I know he's a big guy, but usually the shield still blocks that. I have shielded that before, I'm almost positive. But no, I guess the impact radius really did me in there. It was really nice to go on one round against the Bokoblins and be doing really well, but then I guess I got cocky by looking for Knight's Broadswords, which is vital to all of this. That was dumb of me. I guess that's my bad. God damn you. It's so stupid. Do you know how much easier this would be if there were just no archers? How simple this would be? It'd be so much more satisfying to just get to lay into the Bokoblins and not worry about literally anything else. But no, I have to sprint across the battlefield every single goddamn time, because if one of them hits me once, I die. Some of them, they can hit me once and I'll live once. But the others, if I get hit once by them, I will die. So instead of approaching this battle in a fun, dynamic, and satisfying way, I just have to go along the outskirts every time, strafing for 5 minutes straight, praying that they don't hit me before I can get to them. Fuck you. Alright, we actually found an extra Knight's Broadsword this time around, so we actually have even more options. We're probably going to stick a Black Lizalfos horn onto our spear that currently has an opal, since I used all of my particularly good goodies already. Nah, let's not be stupid. Let's do cool shit when we can, but let's not try to force it. That's how we die. Booyah. Awesome. Rad. Excellent. Amazing. Great. Fantastic. Whew. Let's go. These first 4 bosses, they ain't nothing. The most dangerous thing about them is that they're in my way. That didn't really make sense, but maybe it sounded cool. A nice, like, 90s low-budget action movie line right there. Gotta be careful, Jethro. This man, he's dangerous. The only thing dangerous about him is that he's in my way. I wasn't going for Schwarzenegger specifically, or Jean-Claude Van Damme specifically. I was just basically going for general European action hero accent. Why did that one not hit? Okay, we got there. Come on, be cool. Yay! Come on, be cool. I don't think I'm getting that one. Nah. Oh, that second one hit. That's cool. Gave me a nice little set up for the alley-oop there. I played basketball before. I was terrible at it, but I was on a team. Technically speaking. Depending on how you define team. We were terrible. We were embarrassments. Yo, is that band name taken? The Embarrassments? That's a good one. I know I joke a lot about, oh, it's my new band name or my new album name, but like, legitimately, The Embarrassments, that's got some kick to it. That's got some flair. Link, you gotta hit those. Yes, please give it to me. Haha, you fell for it. One of the classic blunders. Oh yeah, I used quite a few arrows against Colgera, huh? Those usually don't break that soon. That's fine. We have never gotten to the point where we have run out of bows. And then and only then should I consider dialing it back. That's the rule of thumb. I mean, obviously I can't dial it back on that life if that happens, but I'll know for the next time that I need to dial it back. I have never reached that point yet. Also never run out of arrows, but now I want for nothing. That was the goal of the last resupply, and I'm feeling it. Come on. Sayonara. Okay. That music's always, that first scare chord's always a little bit scary. Okay, let's jump into it. Feeling confident, feeling good. God, remember when Mucktorok was the worst part of all this? Now it's back to the bokoblins being the worst part. Imagine that. my eyeballs. There you are. Clear the way. It's weird that actually doesn't do damage. The water orbs don't do any damage to the body itself. They only do damage to the muck of the titular Mucktorok. Interesting. Fuck you. Awesome. Didn't get him in one round, but that's fine. Alright, I'm giving Queen Gibdo this, now that I've defeated her a few times. She's always going to be exciting. Legitimately, I do appreciate that about... Word? Okay. I do appreciate that about her. It's always going to be, like... I'm always going to be invested in fighting her. I'm not destroying... Yeah, I'm not destroying the 94. I'm destroying this fused material. It does automatically equip it, which is actually good. In some cases, I wouldn't want that, but right now I do. And then, yeah, I think our best bet is these guys still, so... Awesome. But, for now, back to this bad boy. To the pounder. If I didn't already have too many things happening already in the thumbnail for this Let's Play, I would put CCH Pounder in the thumbnail just because it's funny. But unfortunately, I think the Pounder weapon is not a vital enough aspect of... I mean, it's doing a good job, but I think the... other weapons like the Reaper and the hammers that I've got, like, I would be able to do the job without them. And there's only one that's called the Pounder, actually. And it's also showing up so late in the Let's Play, because I'm hoping we're closer to the end of this Let's Play than the start of it. It's simply not important enough to the playthrough as a whole that I think I can justify putting it in the thumbnail. But it would be really funny to just randomly have a picture of CCH Pounder in the thumbnail. Maybe I'll put a tiny one. I'll put a really tiny one that, like, if it's just a recommended video in your sidebar, you truly wouldn't be able to see it. But maybe I'll have her in there anyways. That's her invincibility phase. My bad. How long does that last, though? Oh, long enough to teleport away. I can tell you that for free. That's really good, because if I'd gotten any closer, the explosions would have killed me, and if I had backed up, the Gibdos would have gotten me. I'm really glad that was the end of our health bar. I probably could have, and I think I would have been smart enough to do this if I was really worried. Probably could have just switched to fire or choo-choo jelly to be safe. So I didn't risk blowing myself up, but still, I recognize that it was getting a little bit risky there, and I'm really happy that was enough to defeat her. All right, gotta pee again. I guess that's the new tradition. We're actually gonna hydrate twice, because that's what got us to defeat Mucktorok consistently. That's our special Michael Jordan juice, is just drinking water twice. Which is a step up from the original Michael Jordan juice, because they only had to drink that once. Okay, so here's another thing. He puts up a shield. I definitely shouldn't be relying on arrows I did check the tapes. Technically, he took like the tiniest amount of damage from bombs. But I am curious because he's a robot if he might be weak to electricity. I'm not going to rely on that, but if he's ever like, if I ever have good distance and I'm not worried about getting tossed up against the ropes, I might pull that out. See what I can do with that. For now, let's focus on not dodging too soon, because we will die. If I dodge too late, I think the shield will still at least tank it so I don't die. The pounder! Oh, it didn't even knock him back. Shit. Let's just throw some electricity at him and see what happens. That did stun him. Okay, it stunned him, but then sometimes it actually doesn't stun him. Fuck you. And then I missed that last attack, so that also didn't push him backwards. This is gonna be tough. I also need to be very careful about not doing electrical damage to myself, because that's also bad. And also, these weapons are real. I've already used this one on all the moblins, but still, it is eating through my weapons here. Now it's going to shoot a gun at me, I think. God damn it. Okay, so it can explode against the back wall. In fact, that seems to be the main threat. At least it's not rapid fire. That was my main concern, because I only got to look at one shot before the first time he pulled out a gun and shot me in the head. Good to know at least that it's not rapid fire, but oh my god. Electricity can stun him, but only sometimes. What's this guy's deal? What's going on with this guy? And yeah, some of those electricity explosions were getting pretty close to hitting me as well, so I got to be careful about that. Did get him down to like a quarter health that time though, so that was encouraging. Of course. Just getting cocky with the moblins. I needed to die to them at some point to remind me that I need to be paying attention. Of course, when the enemies are that big and there's 10 of them, it's a lot harder to see the ones that are in the back row and understand that they're also targeting you. But alas, that's what I get. How did that guy not get hit by the... Oh my god, that guy was like the second closest to me from the slam attack. About damn time. Alright, let's get back into it. Something that I have realized is that the camera angles against Armored Construct suck, like real bad. And it's the point where I'm curious if I'm doing something wrong. Like clearly I have to do some sort of damage to him that will push him back. That's the main gimmick, is I gotta push him to where I want him. The question is, am I doing that wrong? The pushing part? I'm curious if I can stun him and then maybe with his shield down, I'm supposed to then shoot an arrow at him? But that's not very sumo, and the whole boss is sumo themed, right? was cool keeping my eye on it the whole time, waiting to see if I could hit it. That was fun. Getting sleepy today. I guess it's just because these fights are so boring now, because I'm so good at them. Don't let that hit me. I'm staying in slow motion so to make sure it does not hit me for sure. Okay, we're good. Nah, not that time. Would have been fun. Could have been fun. God bless. Oh, I'm so done with you, man. I'm so done with you. You're really getting on my last nerve, man. Mucktorok's at least a little bit exciting. You're just so boring. If there's a better way to do it, it's probably also a riskier way to do it. I mean, that wasn't true with the trick to Colgera, so maybe I shouldn't assume that. But, like, you know, I've thought a couple of times of, like, I wonder if I could get on top of his head. And at this point, yeah, I don't even want to try that, because fuck it. I can't die to Marbled Goma, and I don't want to risk my strategy currently experimenting with something that might get me killed by Marbled Goma, which would be the most embarrassing thing in the world at this point. Even Link looks bored. Should I just to make sure I really have it down pat, not that this guy's threatening at all, should I really count down how long it takes to stun? I'm not going to include this first rock, because including rewind on the second is going to change it. Oh, interesting. That was weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can reliably get 6, maybe 7 if I speed it up, because I got a little bit sidetracked at the very beginning of that one. Alright, make sure it gets all the way to his eyeball, and then do the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. Would have gotten 6 and my bow had broken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck you. Oh, I could have gotten a 7th one in too, probably, but I didn't want to waste an arrow. I already did that one. I was planning on doing a different one, but then I forgot I already did. Dang it. Come on, let's get this bread. The Choo-Choo Jelly has been a real godsend in fighting some of these elemental-themed bosses. Speaking of which, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because Link couldn't get the arrow out. What the fuck, Link? I've done it 1,000 times. I know I got the input button right. Like, take out the bow, then attach something to it. But Link just did not actually get the bow out, and because of that, when I went into the Choo-Choo Jelly menu, he didn't know I was asking to put it on an arrow, and just, like, looked at the Choo-Choo Jelly and then said, yeah, what of it? That's so stupid. I swear everything was above board there. And that was just Link forgetting how to attach those two arrows. He got so bored by the Goma fight that he forgot that he's supposed to actually put thought and effort into the other bosses. Alright, let's get back in the game. Let's not fuck up. Let's be normal. Let's be cool. Let's be cool, Daddy-O. What you gonna do? What's your move? What's your play? I'm very close to you. I wish I wasn't as close to you as you started this attack, actually. But that's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Nah. Let's go. I've been brainstorming Siege Construct a little bit more also just because, like, most of these bosses are actually bow focused, which is weird. It tells me that, like, I'm not necessarily supposed to be relying on conventional weapons. And the fact that it's eating through all my durable weapons, I mean, most of the ones I had used in that last attempt, I had already seen some use, so it's not like it completely eats durability. But I don't... Obviously knocking to the ropes is important. But even then, I'm curious if, like, if I can get him to... He holds up a shield when I hit him with an arrow. And I'm curious if I can stun him out of that shield, then am I supposed to hit him with an arrow once he's lost the shield or something? Is there a prime weak point that I have not been paying attention to, perhaps? I like that he does a little bite attack. He's never even really come close to hitting me with it, but it's kind of cute that he's got it. Alright. Oh, that's not even what I meant to do. I meant to do this. It is wild that, like, I've not been focusing on catching arrows this time around, now that I have over 300 of them, but it is funny that, like, for last time I faced Colgera, I started Colgera with over 400 arrows, and now I'm already down to less than 340 this time around, which is like, I guess there are just a lot of arrows I have the potential to collect every time I fight the army, and sometimes I get a bunch of them, and sometimes I get very little of them. But like, yeah, at 70 or so arrow difference, trying to take into account how many arrows I've used on Colgera. It's a lot. Why is there an arrow all the way over here? That shouldn't be that. Yes, yes, yes! Fall for the classic blunder. Fall for the classic blunder. You fool! Oh, I missed picking up an arrow there, but that's fine. We'll get coming some of these. Oh, hello. You're closer than you usually are. If that lands on me, does that do damage? I hope not. That would be sucky. Luckily, he never shoots rocks directly at me, I don't think. Das Vidanya. That's the one I meant to do last time. And it's because I repeated Sayonara that Mucktorok killed us almost immediately. That was the diverging point of victory to defeat. Obviously. All right. Let's get this guy. Bad. Oh, hey, I got him. Good, because that was going bad. Awesome. All right, let's be a little bit more cautious this time. Let's be smart about this. Let's be smart and not be stupid is the key, actually. Get this muck out of my way. Uh-oh. Cops are angry at how badly I'm beating the shit out of this poor little innocent creature who's gonna fucking... God damn it! Link. Link, please. What the fuck? How did that not hit? Oh, did that... What the... Well, I guess that can also do damage sometimes? I feel like it usually doesn't, but okay. He had very little health left, so I'll take it. But that felt weird to me. Anyways. I'm not complaining. Okay, what do I want to attach to you? Because you used all my big boy stuff. Oh no, I still have this. Okay. Alright, let's get back into it. Awesome. Now it gets fun, as our good old pal Garrus would say. Right? That's Garrus? I think that's Garrus. Anyways, let's equip our bow and then start sprinting, because that laser's almost upon us already, I think. We tried to move away, or she tried to move away. Okay, I don't like where I am right now. Especially if she's going to charge at me. Okay, that's not too bad. You wouldn't charge again, would you? She's going to charge again. I was closer than I thought. I thought I had a little more distance. Speaking of distance, could you guys leave me alone, please? Oh, come on. That should have done it. There we go. I think I kept hitting meat shields there, but we got there. Okay. What's your deal, man? What's the problem here? The camera angles on you suck, which makes me think I'm not supposed to actually come in to attack you at your core. So if I just shoot you with a bunch of arrows... I do have some electric Chichu as well. In fact, I have more of those than I do of the wings. And if you're just going to stand there, repositioning, I'll give it a shot. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Like, that tells me he should have been pushed back if that's my opportunity to hit him. That almost hit me into the ropes. It sucks because his, hang on, let me just gather my bearings. His, oh, you've stunned me for a second motion is very similar to his I'm winding up for a swing motion. Sucks. Okay, that time he charged that up real fast. I thought I had another second and a half before I had to worry about that. So that was not me. I guess you could interpret that as me being dumb, but it wasn't me being dumb because I forgot about the guns. It was me being dumb because I forgot about the timing of the guns. I thought I had more time. And given that I only have one stamina wheel to work with, I thought it would be nice to not start running before the gun was out. But the gun was already out before I knew it, and we both went for the gun. And then he shot me in the head, as is becoming the custom here when fighting the Link. I know I accidentally hit the B button there. Do you think that's what I wanted from you? I think if you used your critical thinking, you would know that I didn't mean to do that. When I am mid-swing in the middle of a ton of enemies. Maybe that was not my intention, and that you could at least follow through the rest of the attack. Alright, we're back. Didn't find as many broadswords this time around, but we got a good amount of weapons anyways, because we picked up the Knight's Halberd to make up for it. So, good mixture of spears and swords this time around. You'll love to see it. Let's get this bread. God bless. It's probably going to be our last run of the night. So we got some good hits in, and we're over 2 hours already. And I've gone for 4-hour sessions a couple times in the past, and it's been taking a lot out of me. I think I need to keep them in small chunks. But with any luck, hey, with a good amount of luck, this will actually turn into a 3-hour to 4-hour session because we'll be fighting Ganondorf on this round. But that's a lot of luck. It's a lot of luck that I've demonstrably not had in this playthrough, or just in life in general. God, I'm so happy I found this. That makes it so much... It makes it so much easier, and it also still feels cool. Even the cheap way of beating the boss still feels very grandiose and badass. Which is more than I can say about this fucker. Granted, I haven't found a cheap and fast way to beat him yet. It's always slow. It's always slow as balls. Every single time. Maybe there is a fast way that feels grandiose, and it's way easier and cheaper, but I sure haven't found it. At least I found the rhythm. It would really suck if I was just, like... if for whatever reason, I was only able to get like 2 or 3 arrows in on him per round. Which probably first 2 or 3 times I fought him, it was probably closer to that. Because I was worried about wasting arrows. Now I want for nothing, so... We're gonna see if we can get him to commit the classic blunder. Which is what I'm calling it now. Oh, my motion controls just crapped out for a second there, but we're good. Oh wait, yeah, I can do it if I shoot arrows now. Yeah. Wait for it to get there. Awesome. Goodbye. Go that way. Come along now, darling. Don't worry, darling. Should I see that movie? I'm not gonna pay to watch it, but should I see that movie just for the kicks? Right, I need to stop him before I can shoot arrows. If anyone's seen it in the comments, tell me if it's worth, like, is that a drunk watch? That might be I've actually never gotten high. But, from what I've heard of the experience, that might be a good high movie. Because me and my friends were debating, do we watch Five Nights at Freddy's drunk or high? And I will admit I had a slight bias. I don't have a particular... This is not a hardline stance. I might try it at some point. But I'm not particularly interested in trying out weed. I don't think. I have a feeling that, much like Attack on Titan, I don't begrudge other people for liking it, but I don't think it's going to be for me. So, like, you know, I was fighting for the drunk side of things, which did end up winning out. But I made the, I believe, very valid argument of it's a scary movie and a bad scary movie. And there's, like, animatronics that, at the very least, like, do look kind of legitimately good and might be kind of creepy. I feel like if we get high, the movie might actually turn, maybe not scary, but I don't think a cheap horror movie is when you get high for. It's when you get drunk for, because then you can laugh at it more. Whereas if you get high for it, again, it's a different experience for everyone, and I have no experience to speak of at this point in time. But I feel like either you're gonna lose focus in the movie, in which case, why watch the movie? Or you're gonna wig out, in which case, watching a horror movie, even if it's kind of a bad one, is probably not the best idea. But I don't know. We watched it drunk, and I enjoyed it quite a bit, so. Whatever the correct answer was, the drunk option was still at least good, even if it was not the better of the two. And I think I stand by it probably was the better of the two, but again, don't have a lot of experience to compare to. So anyways, I wish I was getting high instead of fighting Mucktorok right now, but this is where we are. This is where we found ourselves. Oh, I really thought that second orb was going to get him. Like, that didn't do damage. How did I kill him last time? I truly don't understand what happened. I hope that doesn't mess with my durability when I hit him in his invincible, I am now in object mode. Also, he teleports to the center of the arena, and I don't think that's where he starts. I could be wrong, but it feels like he's... Maybe it's just because he always swims directly away from me, and so it feels like he's not close. But I don't trust like that. Link, you gotta target him. I don't know if we're gonna get him this time because Link took his sweet time targeting him. Yeah, we barely got to him that time. That sucks. Shit. God damn it! Oh, I hate that attack so much in stage 2. It sucks so bad knowing that there's muck everywhere. God damn it. I was really hoping to... We're over 235. I think that's got to be it for tonight, but I was really hoping to get one more shot at Construct. Damn it. God damn it. I'm gonna go get high now. Not really, but this game's tempting me. Anyways, hey, if it's your thing, go get high if that sounds good to you. But don't operate heavy machinery. Don't go to work high. That's a pretty universal take, right? Don't show up to work high. I think that's frowned upon in pretty much every profession. Just be responsible. I trust you to know your limits and to know what's good for you and to know when's a good time. But I'm just saying, be responsible. But do what makes you happy. What's going to make me happy is getting some more water and heading to bed. So, good night, everybody.